Happy Easter. Welcome to Ask Emily week 4. I hope you had an awesome Easter weekend. This week, most of my questions that I got were about modesty and clothing and swimwear. So this is Real Talk Modesty Edition on Ask Emily. Claire wrote to me, "Your blog post about modest clothing really struck a chord with me. I'm a college student and I have found myself falling into the trap of dressing my body in ways I hope to impress the boys on campus. I want to dress in a way that's self-respecting, shows my body as a temple of God, but to be honest, I'm having a really hard time finding modest clothes that are fun and cute. So my question is, if you have any recommendations for stores to shop at, or do you have any modest fashion tips?" Everyone has their angle on modesty. The angle I heard a lot when I was a teenager was, we have to cover up our bodies because guys are visual creatures and we have to help them on their path to Christ. Yes. But then I got a lot of girls saying, well, I'm wearing what I want because boys should be able to control themselves. I want to present my angle on modesty to you. Our society tells you and I as young women that skin equals power. The more you flaunt your body, the more impact you have as a woman, the more people pay attention to you. Society tells us that when you look at a girl who is not covered up, you think, wow, look at her. She is so confident in her body. She is so empowered. While this is all going on, I am watching Adele. Who doesn't love her? Who doesn't love Adele? Who doesn't know all the words to all of her songs? Well, maybe some people, but probably not any of you watching this right now. Adele is a total superstar powerhouse. And the cool thing about Adele is that she walks the red carpets, she sings songs at the Grammys, and she is always classy and modestly dressed, but totally dazzling, hip and modern all at the same time. She's not one of those girls or pop stars that we have who's wearing absolutely nothing in her photos on Instagram or posting naked photos. She is the one who is totally covered up, who is selling out stadiums, and people will shell out so much money to go and watch her sing. They will go and watch her command an entire stadium of tens of thousands of people with her gifts. She's always classy, she's always dignified, yet she has a personality that shines like the sun. If you've ever seen any interviews with her, if you saw her carpool karaoke, she is unbelievably funny and joyful and just totally engaging. And she doesn't have to dress immodestly to be any of those things. She just lets her personality, who she is, speak for itself. I feel like as women, sometimes we think, will people still notice me if I cover up my body? Will guys still pay attention to me? Doesn't wearing less make me appear more confident in my body? The answer is Adele. People are still paying attention to her, and she is classy and dignified to the nines. And as for wanting guys to pay attention to us, the guy who's paying attention to you for your body is not the kind of guy that you want to be dating. I'll be the first to say I scored, I would say, a pretty hunky husband. And he certainly did not love me for my body. He fell in love with who I am. He fell in love with my heart. He fell in love with the way I love Jesus. And I didn't have to get him to pay attention to me by flaunting any piece of my body whatsoever. So with that out of the way, Claire, I totally understand your struggle. It's hard to dress modestly. The first thing about modesty is that you've got to be patient when you're going shopping. We as women who dress modestly aren't going to have wardrobes as big as women who don't care. There's plenty to buy if you really don't care. So my two favorite stores to shop at are Nordstrom Rack and TJ Maxx. I find amazing things at both of those stores. If you're patient and you keep looking, you'll find great things. I want to show you a couple of my favorite pieces from my wardrobe that are classy, dignified, and fun, and I love to wear. If you've seen me talk ever, you probably have seen me in some of these clothes. This shirt I really like. I got it at Nordstrom Rack. Really cute print with sleeves. I found this really bright, fun pink tank top at Forever 21. I don't know about you, but I love a good swing dress. I found this amazing powder blue swing dress at TJ Maxx, and it's a tank top, perfect for the summer. This mint green dress is one of my favorite dresses. I love it because in the bottom, there's scallops. Who doesn't love scallops? I love scallops. This is also one of my favorite dresses from TJ Maxx. It's a tank top, great for the summer. And it's from the same brand that makes dresses with scallops. For me, I love jazzing things up with jewelry because I wear so many solids, so I can wear so many different kinds of jewelry that goes along with that. So never underestimate the power of jewelry. The last question I got was from Mallory, and she said, can you talk about your take on swimwear? I want to begin by showing you my swimsuit. This is a suit that I got custom ordered on beverlyswimwear.com. She makes cute, classy swimsuits, and I got to custom order and pick my own fabric, and I love my swimsuit, and I get so many compliments on it. And guess what? It has a back. It covers my backside. Amazing these days, right? You don't see it that much. So I have this really cute lavender vintage bottom. I love the vintage style bottom. And then I have this really cute pink top, and they go together, and it essentially looks like a one piece. It's not cheap like you would find, you know, some $12 swimsuit at Target, but you're investing. I invested in this swimsuit that's gonna last me a couple years. A lot of people think that people who wear one pieces or people who wear swimsuits that cover up are self-conscious about their bodies. False. I exercise 4 times a week. I love to exercise. I love to have fun. I was a dancer for a long time. I love it. I am totally comfortable with my body. That is not the reason I am not wearing a bikini on the beach. These bathing suits that are underwear, these bathing suits that are thong underwear, showing our booties for the whole world to see, they don't proclaim anything about class. There are swimsuits out there that say, I'm classy, I'm confident, I'm hip, I'm modern. Think about what swimsuit Adele would wear. I'm sure it would be awesome. So when it comes to modesty, do I think that you need to be wearing Bermuda shorts all the time? No. Do I think that you should pick shorts that your booty doesn't hang out of? Yes. I want you to know that you are beautiful just as you are. And if you cover up and show the world that your body belongs to you, you will not be any less beautiful, any less fun. So go out there, buy a swimsuit with a back. This is Emily signing off for Ask Emily Week 4. I will see you next week.